I'm Madman Pondo. And what kind of idiot are you that you're not tuning in to the World of Kayfabe podcast? Do it now, or else.
Welcome to the show. Hey guys, welcome to the show. I am your tribal king, Nick Venom. Along with my good friend Zachary Crocker, we are bringing you tonight's brand new episode of World Kayfabe Podcast. I am doing my best Joe Trustatory impression. Hey Joey, we have a great show tonight. We even got our new banner for the upcoming Pro Wrestling 225 Homecoming show. How do you feel about that, buddy?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Why do the whole show like this?
Welcome to ASMR World of Kayfabe.
Welcome. Guys, also, Pro Wrestling 225 presents Homecoming live January 25th, 2025 in Plaquemine, Louisiana. Get your tickets right now at eventbrite.com. And as always, thank you. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Hey.
this. Your tribal king. And I forgot to put the fan on. What the fuck? Put the fan on. Hey, again, guard. What's up, buddy?
I've got your award here, Noobish. Your biggest ass award.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm here for my award. Is this the award of clam fame? This is the calmest intro I've ever heard Nick do. Oh, God. Yeah, I got scared for a second. I was doing the best Joe Trustatory. Anyway, I'm your host. The Tribal King himself, and I fucked that up. The Tribal King himself, Nick Mother Effin' Venom, along with my good friend, as always, the dashing, the Mr. Stanley Cup winner, the man, the myth, the mother effing legend, the man who makes robots look cool, the man who's so responsible for having Tesla robots. But guess what? He's a man, he's a machine, he's the whole effing show. I give you the Bionic Professor, Staggerly Crocker.
What are you
Hey, what are you doing,
doing,
Step Bro?
Step Bro?
I don't know. I'm not going to answer that. Special guest, Shut up, baby. Hoping this chair does not break. That would suck if this chair breaks.
No, that would be awesome. Maybe we can get on some Twitch fails.
It kind of got loose for a second. Hopefully, it didn't mess anything up.
Yeah, but then if it happens, I can send to some Twitch fails video.
Womp womp. Anyway, guys, I am tonight on this glorious Monday night. Guys, it's literally the week of Thanksgiving. Joey, do you got any plans for Thanksgiving?
Not much. Not other than cooking. But yeah.
Well, what you cooking like that, bud?
Turkey. I got some turkey cranberry thing recipe that goes in a crock pot. I've never tried it. I just heard about it, so I'm curious.
I mean, I'm going to have turkey at the girlfriend's house when I get off of work. Because, I got to do my shoot job first. And then I'm going over there and eat some turkey. Have a great time. I just pick my ear live on Twitch. I ain't like that shit. Anyway, so I'll be doing that. And then we got, I think, Black Friday shopping. Which, hopefully is not as bombarded as it is. But anyway. With that being said, hey Kylie, how you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, by the way, I'm actually dead serious. Y'all go check out Pro Wrestling 225 presents Homecoming is live January 25th, 2025, Plaquemine, Louisiana. Get your tickets right now at eventbrite.com. You don't want to miss out on this great show. You're gonna have guys like Fuego del Sol, former AEW wrestler. You got PJ Hawks is going to be there. Lucha LaCora. The return match of one Wild Thing. And, of course, your PW225 World Heavyweight Champion, my World Heavyweight Champion, the man, the myth, the legend, and that is Vladimir Koloff. Jesus. I'm not responding to that comment.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So
I'm not. Good. Good deal, Kyle.
Make
Anyway,
your
with that being
dreams
said, tonight we got a
come
lot of good shit talking.
Oh, I forgot I didn't share audio with you, so you're not hearing all the sound effects.
God damn it, Joe. You have one freaking job.
There you got
One
audio.
job.
You got Shia LaBeouf screaming, just do it, and you're just talking.
And you just lost a viewer just now, too. I hope you realize that. Good Lord. Let me... Huh? He's got the soundboard ready. That's good stuff. Kicking things off, Joey. Kicking things off. We got Ricky Starks coming to GCW. This is his first, I think, indie show since 2020. Since what? I think NWA or around that time.
I looked it up recently. Ricky Starks had a match in May against QT Marshall for Big Time Wrestling Welcome to Paradise.
We want to get to the QT Marshall stuff.
Yeah.
Just stick around for the AEW Full Gear Fallout because boy, it was a doozy. But yeah, he'll be facing Matt Cardona in an up and coming GCW show. I forget the name of the show because I think it's called For Your Participation. The guys in the chat, they're gonna know what I'm talking about. They're gonna know. They're gonna know. They're gonna know.
They're gonna know.
They're definitely gonna know. Anyway, but yeah, it's good to see that Ricky's back in wrestling. It's good to see he's not sitting on the sidelines for like over the last year at this rate because Ricky's a very talented individual, and it sucks that he was sitting on the sidelines and practically have nothing going on for him. So it's good that he's facing somebody, especially like Matt Cardona, who's been killing it on the indie scene.
Yeah.
But damn, Joey, tell us how you really feel.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose. I didn't want to do it on camera.
I mean, I plucked my ear live on Twitch. Got 7 viewers in the house. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys like what you see, please follow us on here. We do appreciate it. And also hit that notification bell that way you don't miss out whenever we go live on Twitch. Also, check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to us. Join that notification squad. That way you don't miss out any of our content whenever we upload a video on there as well. So we do appreciate that. Getting back to Ricky Starks. Yeah, he looks good. He looks good in shape. I think that's pretty much it about that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I just want... You should... God, just release him! Damn it! If you're not going to use him, just release him from contract. But of course they don't want that because then WWE would take him because he's very talented.
was that Ricky?
Yeah, Ricky Starks.
Yeah. He's on the verge. I think he's one of the ones that's definitely on the verge. Wardlow's another one. I feel like that's going to happen sooner or later. Wardlow's going to be there. No doubt about it. Of course, the Lucha Bros, which, by the way, the Lucha Bros, and this was an additional stuff that he was going to add. Pence is present. This is from Dirt Sheet Radio, by the way. Pence is present. Isn't with AEW much longer. So his contract's about to come up. I think it's coming up next week. So, and right then and there, he's probably going to end up becoming a free agent. So, this is again from Dirt Sheet Radio. Earlier this summer, Fightful revealed that Pence's and Phoenix AEW deals will be up in the fall, barring injury time being added. As we've learned, injury time was added, perhaps in part of AEW learning that there was communication between WWE and the Lucha Bros. However, Pence's deal is coming up soon, which is as we found out, it was no later than next week. Fightful Select has learned that the word within All Elite Wrestling is that Pence's deal will be up next week, and he'll effectively become a free agent, barring some unforeseen changes. He's expected to have interest from WWE, although nobody in the official capacity. Now this is obviously a rumor, right? In official capacity, there has ever mentioned him to Fife. There are already indie companies looking to book him in high-profile matches. Should become available, and of course, I tagged in my good friends over at Top Draw Wrestling. Which, by the way, go check them out this Saturday in good old Lafayette, Louisiana.
But you mentioned Wardlow. I wanted to point out how goofy looking this figure looks.
Oh God, do I have that? No, do I have that figure?
No, it's brand new.
Oh,
It's brand new, but he sort of looks constipated.
he kind of looks like the old guy from Norbit, the dad. He kind of looks like that with that facial expression. That's just oof. That looks awful.
Yeah.
That's not a good figure.
Yeah, it's not.
It really isn't. Oh Lord. Anyway, and there we go right there. So yeah, with Penta becoming a free agent next week, could the inevitable happen? Could he join WWE?
The LWO.
I hope not. I really hope not. Let that man. I'll say this because I think what they want to do with them, from what I'm hearing, is that he's going straight to the main roster. He's not going to NXT. Same thing with his brother, but that could be a possibility that it could be literally both of them come to WWE. So Penta might wait for his brother to get cleared. Let him, do some stuff in the indies in the meantime.
I am not that versed with all their matches. Have they ever fought like Motor City Machine Guns?
No, I don't think they ever have. I don't think so. But it would be interesting to see that happen because they never faced each other. They have, however, I don't think I ever faced any of the teams in WWE, obviously, because they have been signed by them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Today is the anniversary of the oh-so-great return. Where's Metro Brainiac's chat room? It's like, where's Waldo's tonight? Yeah, I noticed. Huff Stella hasn't been on here in a while. I don't know what's going on with him. Anyway, CM Punk's anniversary back in the WWE. And boy, it's been a year for him. Good Lord, it's been a year. Man got injured right after he came back after 10 years, right? Has a great match with Dominic Mysterio, which more on him later.
Yep.
Actually more on that in a little bit. With Punk coming back 10 years, later. It's good stuff. It's good for nostalgia reasons, but it's the future. What is the future for CM Punk?
They got that backstage footage that they got on the YouTube channel right now. It's funny watching the people's reactions since they snuck him in. Like Randy was like, he's like, oh my god!
Like it's just, I don't know. But I will say, I'm definitely happy that he's back in the company. He looks fantastic. You know what I mean? Like you can tell he's in a good place. You can tell that there's no tension at all whatsoever.
Now, one thing that's been brought up by some people I've seen on the internet is Paul Heyman dressed as Solo.
Yeah, I noticed that. Solo from like when he first started doing stuff. When he was wearing the red V-neck shirts, which looked Paul Heyman with that just looked very weird. Because I'm used to him seeing like wearing a suit.
It looked like he actually lost some weight. I thought
that could be a possibility. It could be a possibility. Seeing that, I like this episode 138. That's good shit. Anyway, but yeah, he looks slimmer.
Yeah,
looks a little bit slimmer.
That's what happens when you get put to a table. The Great Diet Plan, just get put to the table every week. boom, 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 boom.
And you lose that gut quick as possible. But yeah, Punk right now his best feud is hands down Drew McIntyre. I mean, his best match is that Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood. I don't think you get any better than that match. That match was fantastic.
Yeah, they put
Great
on.
storytelling.
That's the feud of the year is Drew versus
It
Punk.
has to be. It's got to be feud of the year. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And I mean, the year that this man had, sure, he got injured, and that there were actually plans for him to beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the world title. It was plans on that. It was plans that that's what's going to happen. They were going to have a story with CM Punk and Seth Rollins, and then which would have brought them at WrestleMania, which I think Damien would have ended up cashing in regardless. Either way, that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? But I guess not. You know, history has a thing for itself. Drew McIntyre had a great feud with CM Punk. I feel like this year was kind of like a resurgence for Drew McIntyre because here's a guy you ever thought that would ever turn heel again. It was only that matter of time before that actually happened. And when it did happen, it was going to be great. Going to be awesome. And sure enough, I mean, he turned on Jay. And I mean, dude, he was like a monster. And he kept obsessing over CM Punk every week. To the point that Punk costing him his title matches every time. And you knew the payoff was going to be him at Hell in a Cell. So it was only a matter of time. But I enjoy that feud. This is by far, in my opinion, feud of the year. But I mean, you got a lot of other good feuds as well. I mean, you got shit. Who else you got? Solo and Roman.
Yeah, Solo and Roman. Solo and Cody for a bit too, and then
Yeah.
I mean
Cody and AJ is another good one.
I mean Nia Jax versus Bayley for a bit was a big feud.
That was a big feud. On the AEW side, MJF and Daniel Garcia was one of them. That was a contender. That could be a contender for feud of the year, but also Will Ospreay and Konosuke Takeshita. I feel like that could be another one. That could be match of the year. Like that match at Revolution when Ospreay debuted. That match is absolutely amazing. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Punk back in the WWE, and now that this also brings into the next topic, Punk joins the OG Bloodline in the 5-on-5 War Games match. And I wish Clarence could have been here because I would have absolutely gloated every bit of this to him. Because I well said that somehow, some way, we're getting Punk. Now, I would have been fine if we would have had Seth Rollins. I would have been totally fine if it would have been Seth because obviously him and Roman got history together and not together.
Yeah.
You know, so.
But I mean, in Kayfabe, the Shield was formed by CM Punk.
Exactly.
So,
in retrospect,
and
it's the obvious choice.
And he's fought against two other members of the family, The Rock and Umaga.
Yeah, exactly. So if there's anybody who's familiar with the Bloodline, look no further than CM Punk. And not only that, he was the first OG Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah, they released 2 new shirts tonight for Heyman. 434 shirt with Punk on it, and then Roman's number 2, which I can't remember.
Which, by the way, did you see the new CM Punk title that they dropped Friday?
Yeah, I did.
Bro literally came back just to promote his new belt. Like, literally. Your thoughts on that?
Belt's cool, but it's I can't ever buy any of those like special belts because they have no other than they're just merch. They're just merch. Right. they have nothing to hang, and there's no history to it.
Something to hang, like a wall ornament or something. That's pretty much what it is.
I mean, I might as well just go to eBay and buy a old belt from some indie that wants to just sell their belt off.
Yeah. Yeah, at least I got history.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, the belt. I mean, it's a belt. it's just that.
Ever since Fanatics, them and WWE and Fanatics joined together, they just pump out those belts like crazy. There's the
But
Undertaker ones.
they've had some good ones. They've had some good ones. You gotta admit they had some good ones. But they had a lot of bad ones too.
I'm waiting until they start making, or you can make like custom belts or everything, like for your fantasy football team and all that. I have a feeling Fanatics is going to do that.
It's possible. Or I do like podcast titles or something.
Yeah.
In that case, or the Kayfabe title coming. No, but we gotta get the old logo too for that one, or at least get the new logo with the spinner. That way we can make it spin. You know what I mean?
We need strobing LEDs on it too. Just modernize it. We'll have
Yeah, all right.
lights and
Okay,
spinning and lights and everything.
All right, Naomi. Jesus.
We'll also put
We're
a
making a title now.
we'll also put a soundboard on it with buttons.
You can hear Davey's lovely Dippin' Dots theme on there. Which, by the way, thank you, Joey. Appreciate it. I'm sure he's still in there in the chat, unless he got off, because him and his our dear good friend Noobish.
I think if you do that sound, it like calls him though. That's his like
Really?
call. There's like duck calls. That's the Davy call.
Yeah, I can agree to that. That's definitely the Davy call. So we also found out that the mystery person for the women's War Games match is none other than Bayley, which I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest with you. Kind of disappointed because I was kind of somewhere in the back of my mind, I was kind of hoping it would have been Charlotte. You know what I mean?
I kind of wanted it to be Bayley because she's been a part of all the
feuds.
Yeah, and a part of
Well, except Livs.
Yeah, but Io Sky's in this too. But what's bad? None of Io Sky's teams have ever won before, though.
That's the thing. So we already know who's winning the women's War Games match.
Yeah.
Clearly we know. Anyway. And of course, oh boy, we gotta talk about Full Gear. All the good guys lost. Pretty much what happened. The good guys lost. But we gotta talk about match of the year, or match of the night. This was by far the greatest match in the history of this sport. Best feud. Joey, I could say CM Punk and Drew McIntyre had like feud of the year.
What is it, Costco guy?
But nothing can compare to the Costco guy and QT Marshall.
I will give him credit. Apparently, he broke his foot during that match, and
still went at it.
He just put the fight back into the match. Unlike somebody like Sin Cara who breaks a finger and I didn't stop the match. Oh, my finger's broken.
Oh, good lord! And we talk about the original Sin Cara, not the Unico Sin Cara, not that guy.
And that's coming from I've broken both of my thumbs in the past, so I know how finger pain is. He could do a fucking match.
You know me as the wrestler. And then you got the Rizzler that's there doing the timekeeping, which Joey, you got some stepping up to do on that one, Joey. You gotta do your wrist face. You gotta show me your wrist face.
I don't even watch that shit, so I don't even know. I don't even know how his face is.
You kind of look like Mance Warner more than anything. No, but the only reason why I know that is because of TikTok, because of all the stupid memes I see.
I don't have TikTok installed.
I do. Keeps me occupied at work and all that shit. But yeah, Full Gear was Full Gear. Thank God Jon Moxley is still your world champion. I am very happy with that. And now it looks like we're getting Darby versus John.
I'm
I
waiting.
think was it at World's End. I think that's the next pay-per-view.
Yeah, December 28th.
Yeah, and now we got the Continental Classic. It's about to kick off, featuring one Sir William Ospreay. Which, man, him and Kyle Fletcher freaking had a match of the night, in my opinion.
I just can't get over Kyle Fletcher's haircut, though.
Yeah, it looks weird, but he kind of looks like a younger Billy Gunn. He looks like a younger Billy Gunn. If you ever want to cosplay as Billy Gunn, he'll kill it. And we're talking the Asman stuff, not the smoking gun stuff.
Oh, man!
Yeah, I'm a nice man. Anyway, yeah, they had a match tonight. That match was fantastic. I enjoyed it. Ospreay coming out to like Punisher stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just a goat skull, which looks pretty sick. I like that. I just don't like the fact it was all black. He could have had some white kick pads or something. You know what I mean? But like, this man came in all black, and it's like, okay.
He thinks he's stone cold.
What?
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 We need to get a time machine and go back in time and be like, Stone Cold, don't do the what chant.
Don't ever do the what chant. It's the most annoying chant in the history of our sport. And it's just, yet it's so catchy because I've gotten
What a break from the ads! If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of free ad-free music. Tune in now.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, really. If you tap now to watch a short video, you receive 30 minutes of ad-free music. Good Lord, Davey. Davey Dix, everybody. Davey Dix. Or Dippin' Davey, whatever you want to call it. Just so that he didn't hear. I'm sure Crocker wouldn't mind playing that track. Our very own Davey Call. Yeah, he's in the chat right now, as a matter of fact. So, do you hear us? You know what to do, Davey. Anyway, like I said, I didn't watch that much Full Gear, but I did watch that match, and I enjoyed it for what it was. But there's one thing I want to talk about before we get into the Saturday night's main event. So, this came in today, as a matter of fact. ESPN, which, good Lord, ESPN ranked their top 30 best pro wrestlers under 30 in the world today. So this is obviously people who are under the age of 30, obviously, which shocked the fuck out of me. Now, I'm not going to name them all in order. I'm not going to do that.
Dirty Dom, number one, baby!
The fact, so like I'll do the top 10, right? Or at least we'll start out with fuck it. Jamie Hayter, number 27. Julia Hart, number 26. You know what? Fuck, I might have to just do all fucking 30 because we got.
I was like, you're going. But you're going. Okay, there's some really hard Japanese names.
There's some really Japanese people.
Yeah.
So the problem is, our viewers are not going to understand this at all, especially the Dippin' Dots kid. Number 30, and I do apologize for mispronouncing your name. It is what it is. Number 30, Yama Anzai. That's number 30. 29 is a very interesting one. That being Dragon Lee. This top 20. Top 20. Why would you put this man
he's
second to worst?
He's kind of just a generic luchador. I'm sorry.
But the problem is, he's with the fucking LWO. That's why he's a generic luchador. Instead of going out doing big shit, no, you're in the C faction.
And they're always way behind Rey Mysterio because, he's the leader, and Rey Mysterio's always having the big matches, and then they're always just in these tag team matches.
It's basically Chris Jericho's Jericho Appreciation Society. but it's filled with luchadors. That's basically is
Which
Rey
isn't-
Mysterio's
It's
appreciation.
dumb that the fact that he's running it, because the fact is in WCW he was forced to be in the LWO.
And LWO was actually a heel faction.
I mean,
not
I
a-
remember when they went out in the desert and buried Ric Flair.
Yeah. If that's not gang, I don't know what that is. Anyway, 28 is Shun Skywalker. Now, I have no idea who this is. You know who this is, Joey? You know anything about?
Yeah,
this?
I know Luke
Shun
Skywalker.
Skywalker guy?
I know Luke Skywalker. No, I don't know who that is.
I say, please do not make a SeaWorld coupon. Take $50 off your order. Tap to copy coupon code. Anyway, 27, and this was, in my opinion, a very disappointing person to put on 27, and that's Jamie Hayter. But at the same, good lord, Joe, what happened to you?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm stupid.
It's Monday, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday. And that's the exact representation of Monday. Jamie Hayter's at 27, which sucks because Jamie is an absolute beast of a wrestler. Put the lotion on the skin. Okay, well that's cute. Yeah, Jamie. Good lord. Good lord. Jamie Hayter's at 27, which just definitely disappointing because another one that should be top 15 at least. I mean, her title run was unfortunately cut short due to injury, but still in all, yeah, outstanding wrestler. Outstanding.
Yeah,
she's just in a situation that's booked.
her
right now.
return's not been good.
No, she looks like Donna off of That 70s Show.
Timu, Becky Lynch.
Timu, Donna from That 70s Show. You kind of like Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirte.
Right. 26, Julia Hart. I mean, another one has been injured for the better half of this year. But she's been lately having this new, I guess you could say, new character change or something, like a new gimmick. Like this Timu Wyatt 6 shit, or better yet, Timu 7. We could have 7 come back. Maybe call it 8. It could be Dustin Rhodes coming back with this new character called 8, not 7, due to WWE copyright stuff. I am my new name. My new name is 8, by the way.
Oh, you're my sister.
What the fuck? Anyway, Utimi Hayashishita. Did I say that right? I'm sorry.
You just offended a whole race. I'm
sorry.
I don't know.
I don't know who this person is. I guess they deserve to be on the air. Whatever. Gabe Kidd. I know he's in Bullet Club. I think. Yeah, he's in Bullet Club. Is he?
Yeah, he's and War Dogs. Yeah.
War Dogs. Ugh. And then my dog around. Anyway, 23. Yuma. Oh, good God. AOG? AG? I don't know what that is. 22 is a very interesting one. Logan Paul.
He's pretty athletic. I would say that.
He's had, I will say, out of all the celebrities that we've had in wrestling over the last 10 years, he's by for one of the best ones.
I think if WWE could get him and fuck.
I swear to God, if you say Mike Tyson.
No, Logan Paul and Jake Paul as a tag team, they would dominate WWE.
They need to come out to It's Everyday Bro with the Disney Channel.
Didn't he come out to It's Everyday Bro?
Yes, he did. That Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
Crown Jewel. Oh, crap. I think I might have almost broke my chair.
Well,
Let's not do that. Anyway, yeah. Logan Paul deserves to be in that spot. Wheeler Yuta is at 21, which that's kind of like, okay. But I wish Logan Paul would have been above Wheeler Yuta. And that's sad. He does this part-time than Wheeler Yuta does his full-time. You know what I mean? Logan Paul does a better job part-time.
Yeah, well, Wheeler Yuta half the time is on Ring of Honor or something like that.
Yeah, but it's like, what good has Wheeler Yuta done? You know?
Yeah.
WWE Shop, 35% off store-wide. Terms and exclusions apply at WWE Shop, Belt 25. At this rate, you just starting to get shit off the freaking website, Davey. God damn it. Go suck on some ice cream or something.
Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan. Ice cream.
我现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是
Yes, I know the
速度与
code's
激情就
legit, by the way.
冰淇淋。
That's racist, Joey. Don't. That's very
It said John Cena ice cream.
That's definitely racist.
That's legitly John Cena speaking Mandarin.
Anyway, number 20.
How is speaking Mandarin racist when he knows how to speak Mandarin? But okay.
You my bad. I'm sorry, Joey.
Be
Be grateful, Nick. You would have not gotten that 35% off before this. LOL. Thank you. Anyways, number 20 is Roxanne Perez. That offends me because she should be in the top 10 right now. Because there's some people that's in the top 10 that should not be in the top 10, especially number 8 for sure. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, she should be up there. Sucks. Number 19, Mascara Dorada 2.0. Don't know who that is.
Mascara Dorado. But
Mascara Dorado
2.0, so apparently there's been upgrades to his abilities.
So he's a robot.
Yeah.
Number 18, Tiffany Stratton. Makes sense. 17 pisses me off because 17 should actually be in number fucking 30, and that being fucking Hook. I don't understand the hype behind this dude. I don't.
It's
basically the guy with an emo haircut.
No, it's essentially Taz, because Taz could never really wrestle in real life, and they're just having Hook come out and be like, "Oh, I'm the best wrestler. I don't do 1 minute match," or whatever.
Yeah, like he does 2 moves, and that's literally it. Like he's this generation's Goldberg in a way. That sucks because no. Name me one, even in the chat, even the guy that said fuck CM Punk, which whatever.
He's way over. CM Punk's way over 30, so he's not even on this list.
Exactly. What's your excuse, pal? No. Name me one good Hook match. I'll wait. Exactly. Anyway, moving right along, number 16. I promise, by the way, if you guys are coming in wondering if I'm gonna blow my lid, I was told by my producer that I can't be doing that as much. So sorry to disappoint you guys. It is what it is. Anyway. Number 16. Jordan Grace. What do you think about this one, Joey?
I mean, she's had one hell of a year. I don't know if she's
Obviously
worthy of top 30.
I didn't know if she was under 30, though.
She has to be
She's gotta be older than that.
No, she's probably like 29. And she's 28, so she's almost out at the cutoff.
Good Lord, she's almost 28? Dude, she looks older than that.
Steroids will do that to you.
Fucking steroids. Anyway, number 15. Now, this one should have been at least in the bottom 20, and that being Austin Theory. I mean, I get it. He looks like $1 million, but it's like he's booked poorly. He's in a tag team. He's got his piped in crowd noises too, because nobody gives a shit about his matches. But I do love me some Austin Theory. Number 14, Chris Statlander.
Who some say had put on Mercedes Monet's best.
5-star classic.
Yeah. It's being called Mercedes Monet's best return match so far.
Her best match, period. One of her, by far, Mercedes' best match since her Iron Man or Iron Woman match with Bayley at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. The very first Brooklyn. I'll say it. The Hell in a Cell match with Charlotte was good, but it just didn't have that much, I guess you could say, whatever. So, in that case, I definitely salute to Chris Statlander because she put on a hell of a performance over the weekend against Mercedes Moné. Number 13, El Helio del Facchino, the king of getting injured because of the shit he does. So, yeah, I wouldn't put him in number 13 though. That's just my thing.
Yeah,
so, please, guys, don't get offended. Bye, Christian. Please. Anyway, go ahead, Joey.
I do think it seems like ESPN really likes luchadors and Japanese wrestlers.
Generic asses. This is why I don't like ESPN. This is why I don't like outsiders. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. The ones that are like, they go in there. Oh yeah, man. Like, CM Punk was there. CM Punk was on ESPN, and he was like, "Oh yeah, what's your feeling on Hulkamania, brother?" Or some super like, "Oh yeah, I was there when Hulk Hogan was there." Like the generic, "Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior."
Oh yeah, brother.
You're my favorite ones. Your Junkyard Dogs. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I hate that so much. Like, oh yeah, Hulk. Non-wrestling fans. Oof.
Yeah, if anybody ever says that their favorite wrestler was like Andre the Giant, then you're like 5 years old because his matches are like.
Exactly. Yeah, no. Like, we come in, we talk about actual wrestling, not track. Anyway, number 12 is Kaito Kiyomiya. Another Japanese wrestler. Number 11, he just shy of him breaking the top 10 spot, and that being Braun Breaker, your current Intercontinental Champion, which, if there's anybody who's had a hell of a year, is Braun Breaker. I mean, this dude's going to be the face of the company by the time they come on Netflix. If Netflix doesn't fuck up the server.
Yeah, well, I really doubt that WWE's going to draw 60 to 70 million people that night. I don't think they've ever had that statistic ever.
No. And 60 to 70 million people saw Mike Tyson's bare butt cheek.
Now, Netflix will have one more test because the NFL will be going live on Netflix on Christmas Day. We'll see interesting. Yeah, we'll see if that crashes Netflix again.
They're gonna be throwing a football. They're gonna be throwing a pass, right? They were throwing a pass, and just when it's about to get the other guy's hands, it buffers.
Yeah,
for like 30 seconds. Like, that's what's gonna happen. I have a good feeling on that.
Yeah.
Where we at? Number 10, Shota Umino. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to read this as fast as I can. I don't know who that is. Oh wait, Shota. He's from New Japan, huh?
Yeah, he's from New Japan.
I thought so. Daniel Garcia's number 9, which he's your brand new TBS World Champion in a winning effort against Jack Perry. Kyle Fletcher is your number 8. Jack Perry is your number 7, which I'm gonna be honest, he's deserving to have that spot. I kind of wish he was a little bit higher. The year that man's had. I mean, a lot of people did not like his gimmick. Me personally, I'm not the biggest Jack Perry fan, but whenever he comes on TV, you kind of stop what you have to do. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of those guys. Like, you don't know what's going to happen with him next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with him losing the TNT title, this could mean one or two things. Either he's going after the World Heavyweight title. He could be going after the other 10 100 titles that fucking AEW has.
I do like Jack Perry's character. I wish they would have brought him back a few months sooner when it was still more relevant.
Right. Now it's kind of like just faded out. And, doing the stuff with the Elite, it was awesome. You know what I mean? He beat the shit out of Tony Khan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like the future's bright for this dude. And I definitely mean that because the guy, he's got some good wrestling, right? But the thing is, what's next for Jack Perry? You know what I mean? Because there was a way, there was something that was teased. He might be joining the Death Riders now. It's no longer Blackpool Combat Club. Now it's the Death Riders. So we could see the scapegoat in Death Riders. You know what I mean? Which, by the way, speaking of that, whatever happened to Pac? Pac's injured again?
I don't know.
Like, we haven't seen Pac in AEW since they formed the Death Riders. So, I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, number 8. Oh, I'm lying. I'm sorry. Number 6. Now, this one really pisses me off because this guy should be on there. This guy should definitely be in the top 5 spot, much less your top 3 spot, and that's Konosuke Takeshita, your reigning, defending, undisputed AEW International Champion. Why is this man number 6 and Mariah May is number 5? Konosuke had by far possibly match of the year with Will Ospreay Revolution this year. Like, by far, amazing match. Fantastic. Dude's got a bright future ahead of him. And I've always say that. By far, one of the guys that's holding AEW up right now. And you can't prove me wrong. Anyway, Mariah May is number 5. Number 4, as no surprise, Rhea Ripley. Number 3, recently retired Tony Storm. Which why they high on the list, I don't know. Number 2, MJF, and number 1, being the most improved wrestler of the bunch, Dominic Mysterio. Joe, your thoughts on that one?
Hey, it's well deserved. He's an amazing. He went from the Rhea storyline to the Liv storyline, and it's just always hot. Everything that the Dirty Dom touches turns hot.
Yeah, and I mean he's basically this answer to MJF. MJF's got to basically just do all this heel shit, and Dominic, all he literally has to do is just and that's it. Like the moment he grabs the mic, Joey, the moment he grabs the mic, he gets booed out the freaking building. You don't see that happening with MJF because they're used to that shit. They used to MJF being a fucking heel. They used to all that.
The updated Survivor Series poster just came out, and it has Bayley on it. So yeah,
Oof.
Confirmed.
Yep, it's. I figured that. I figured that's what's gonna happen. And Kylie has a good point. It's well deserved. I mean, a guy like Dominic, who's been wrestling at this rate for 3 years, and the shit he's done within the 3 years has been amazing. He's been a tag team champion. He's been a North American champion. If there's anybody who's got a bright future, it's definitely Dom.
And I couldn't stand Dom when he was with his dad.
Yeah.
He was the generic, I'm Daddy's boy, you know?
Like he's Robin. He's the Robin to Ray's Batman. You know what I mean?
But then he...
It's crazy. I like Dom more than I like Ray.
But then he was able to make a name for himself.
No pun intended. No pun intended, Gambit.
Which was amazing tonight on how they took Rey Mysterio's mask and turned it sideways, so he's blind and can't see.
Yeah, that was good shit.
It's always really good shit. The thing's always been to take the mask off and never see somebody turn it sideways.
It's a new thing. And speaking of new things, WWE has announced their first match for Saturday night's main event. It's going down Saturday, December 14th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. And that will be your WWE champion, world champion, Cody Rhodes, taking on Kevin Owens. First of all, it's cool to see the main event's coming back. I think that's pretty awesome that it's coming back.
There's going to be one in January too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's hard. They haven't announced it officially, but there's been a ticket on sale thing.
So that's probably more than likely a house show.
No, it's going to be a live thing.
So I wonder if they actually bring it back main event for good. Saturday night's main event for good. Or it would be like once a month type of thing where it's like once a month, all that. And then it's going to be on NBC. So that's going to be pretty cool. You know what I mean? So also now it's time for our lovely predictions for WWE's Survivor Series 2024, which I should have had that up already, but my dumbass didn't.
But yeah, there'll be 5 special editions of Saturday Night Main Event all through the end of 2025.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. So now we move on to our predictions. Starting off tonight, it was announced tonight we got a Intercontinental Triple Threat match between champ Braun Breaker versus Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Who you pulling for, Joey?
Braun Breaker.
No. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't think you should lose the title, is what I was saying.
Not yet. It could go either way.
Or we're playing hot potato with the title now.
I wouldn't mind seeing. Well, I wouldn't mind seeing Sheamus.
I thought he looked like a businessman that was angry. Tonight he's got like a suit top on.
Fucking attire just looks. It's getting ridiculous, man. Because he's starting to look like those '70s fighting guys, as in Irish, just got out of the pub. You know, like, yeah, it's getting ridiculous at this point. Ludwig Kaiser, absolutely not. I do not, especially after he had the most goated entrance of all time last week when he did that little motion. Dun, 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 all that. Like, no, just when you saw that, nope, you're not my Intercontinental champion. Nope, just go back to being Gunther's bitch. So I'm going also for Braun Breaker, even though I wouldn't mind seeing Sheamus as your Intercontinental champion, because I want to see him get that. It's the one title that he has yet to claim, right?
Yeah.
For him to make Grand Slam. So it's only a matter of time. So, yeah. Whatever.
I'm here still.
Mohawk rules. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Polar Knights. I appreciate it. By the way, the next match, you might want to get that soundboard ready. United States title match. Challenger Shinsuke. I look like Anakin Skywalker Nakamura.
Yeah, which apparently he's got a new nickname, the Shinobi Assassin.
Yeah, I like that. That looks badass. I like that. I like that name. Versus LA Knight. Yeah. I already know I'm pulling for this match. You already know. But everybody saying L.A.
But guess what?
Nia Jackson's back. That's the wrong person. Wrong person.
No, you're cheering for Nia Jackson the match.
I'm not like most girls. LA Knight for the win. As much as I'd like to see Shinsuke win it, it's not time yet. It's not. He kind of came in at a bad time because, man, he looked like Anakin Skywalker after the fight with Obi-Wan.
Yeah, it sort of looks like he's burns on his face.
It's Deadpool from X-Men Origins with hair. Oh, yeah. LA Knight, yeah. I don't know LA Ali.
LA versus Muhammad Ali. I mean, is he going to go fight
Knight.
that person? Oh, okay.
Stupid. It's actually not that much matches for this Survivor Series.
Well, that's how WWE is going to go from now on. They're going to do limit the matches.
Well, and that's good. That's good because it could be too much time consuming.
They don't need to be AEW where they have like 15 matches in one night.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. that gets tiresome. You know what I mean? And that's good that they're only doing that many matches. It's only like, I think it's like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches.
Yeah, I think.
But they're gonna last long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's early start time, 5 p.m.
Yeah, I noticed that. 5 p.m. Central. So that's gonna be awesome. I, however, will not be able to watch Survivor Series. I'll be watching it the day after Survivor Series. So I'll be going check out my homies over at Top Draw Wrestling, which, by the way, get your tickets right now. Top Draw Wrestling presents The Payoff. It'll be live Saturday, November 30th at the George Dupree Rec Center. All the addresses is on the Facebook page. Doors open at 5. Show time starts at 6. People, get your tickets while you can. You don't want to miss out. Rodney Mack's Lafayette homecoming. First time back in over, I don't know how long it's been since Rodney Mack's been back in Louisiana. But, yeah, you don't want to miss out. PJ Hawks going up against Scott Phoenix. That's going to be a great match. You get to see Sean Crow, your number 1 contender for the Top Draw Wrestling title, going up against a 500-pound monster, an Angel. Angel, what's the dude's name?
Angel Camacho.
Yeah, Angel Camacho. Thank you, Joey. I'm sorry, guys. With that being said, you don't want to miss out on that. It's gonna be a fantastic show. You also get to see Jazz. Jazz will be special guest referee for the women's match. Anyway, sorry for the shameless plug, but I have to do what I gotta do. So,
one thing about Survivor Series real quick, if you don't have a subscription to Peacock already, they're running a Black Friday deal right now, $19.99 for a year.
Ooh, that's awesome. That's awesome, but I get the premium because I'm the man.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. And then we got the women's War Games match, which don't they have a War Games match to start the show?
Maybe, I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway, we have Team Rhea Ripley versus Team Liv Morgan. Rhea Ripley is going to consist of Rhea, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, who was actually, they didn't even update this, who was actually out indefinitely. If you didn't watch SmackDown, she was left brutally beaten.
She actually has a legitimate injury. It's not specified what it is, but she'll be gone for at least 3 months, which means that the curse of the women's tag titles is continuing.
Course. Jade Cargill, who was out, Naomi, and Io Sky, which we later found out that Jade Cargill's replacement is none other than Bayley, versus Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. Joey, who you got for this match? It's a tough one.
I'll have to go with Nia Jax.
So you thinking Nia Jax is gonna be a sole survivor? Not sole survivor.
No. I meant the team.
The
heel team.
Liv Morgan.
I meant Team Liv Morgan. I
can definitely see Team Liv Morgan for the victory. That's gonna be fantastic. However, I actually have a theory on this. Now, I got this from a guy off of TikTok. I forget the guy's name. But what if Bianca Belair was in charge of all this? Because think about it, Joey. Think about it. All of last year.
Yep. I heard that. I heard this too. I heard people going like, "Oh, Jade was taking out
Bianca, man.
Jade was taking out Bianca." Okay, so in this idea, she took out Jade way before the match happened. She did her entrance, had everybody else come out. Then she was wrestling. Then in the middle of the wrestling, all of a sudden, somebody backstage finally realizes Jade's on top of a car. 15 minutes later. Like, this is very lax security for WWE.
That's exactly what happened, too. Either that or Bronson Reed
I thought I saw
demolish Jade Cargill.
I thought I saw Piper Niven a second before they transitioned over.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, wouldn't it make sense for Piper Niven to take her out? That way Chelsea Green could win the match, though?
Yeah. It's possible. I wouldn't see why not, but I mean, just think about it. Think about it. All of last year, up until Jade Cargill signed with WWE, right? Bianca was on top of the world. Bianca had the title belts. She was on top of the world. She was killing it. You know what I mean? And now that Jade's in WWE, Bianca's pretty much being held down. Not in the title picture. Not in the singles titles picture now. But now that we got the United States and Intercontinental, they're about to start doing the Intercontinental title matches, Intercontinental tournament qualifying matches, right?
Yeah, but she's not on Raw. I mean, she's
not on Raw,
She's
right.
going to do a special guest on there at the first episode or whatever, but yeah.
But the thing is that what if Bianca could be the person behind the attack? You know what I mean? Or she might have got somebody while during the match or before the match. Hey, take out Jade Cargill.
Yeah, I could see that, but I just don't see the idea of like Jade taking her out way before
like,
the
hey,
match.
1 minute, guys. I gotta use the restroom, and she goes out and beats the shit out of Jade and tosses her to the top of the car. But yeah, I'm going for Liv Morgan's team. Next match we have the World Heavyweight Championship match: Gunther versus Damian Priest. This is gonna be the debut, by the way, because apparently, I don't know if you've noticed this or not. Damian Priest is supposed to be getting repackaged, right? Even though he's gonna have that ultra baby face, he's gonna be coming out with this Kane-like mask. Which, yes, if you watch WrestleMania 40, you've seen the mask. They've done it. They've done it already. But the mask is basically Kane from 2002 when he had the mask, right? It was like this, but then it came out, so the mouth was exposed. Remember that, Kane?
Yeah.
Okay. So they put a skeleton mouth instead. And I got like horns and shit. Like it's creative, but it's poorly created. You know what I mean? It's poorly created.
I just don't care about this match personally.
I really don't care for it either.
I don't mean to be disrespectful to Gunther, but his reign's been pretty lackluster.
It's been underwhelming
ever since he switched from the IC title to this title. It's not the same.
It's not.
Once he got defeated for that IC title, he lost his star power.
Yeah, he lost his legitimateness. I mean, if he would have won it back in, say, WrestleMania,
and I'm
that would have been awesome.
Sorry to Sami Zayn, but to lose it to Sami fucking Zayn.
Yeah, really. Like, of all fucking people, you're going to lose it to that guy?
He's talented, but he's a joke when he comes to somebody like Gunther.
You know what I mean? Who's been in the scene, but at the same time, who's put on banger matches. I mean, him and Dragunov. Him and Ilya Dragunov in UK. You know what I mean? During the pandemic, they had a 5-star classic, and then they had their match, and I think it was New Year's Evil. But it was part 2, and that match was just as great as the first one. You know, like Gunther used to bring in aura to his character. It's like, who can stop this man? This man could have been like the next generation's Brock Lesnar before he held somebody down off his poops on the person. So yeah. A lot could have happened with Gunther. And the problem is right now, with Gunther's reign, I'm not digging it. I really am not. And the problem behind that is you're putting in kind of lackluster guys who don't need to go after that title. So someone like Ilya Dragunov, why not? Put him up against, Put him up against Gunther, the world title. They got history. Make him join Imperium. Bring back Imperium. Because let's be honest, Giovanni Da Vinci just looks, not Giovanni Da Vinci, god damn it. Ludwig Kaiser looks weird. Just him by himself. He's a tag team wrestler. He's not a singles wrestler.
I mean,
He's not.
Giovanni Vinci looks just as weird, especially with that new character.
Exactly.
Giovanni Vinci! We got...
Hey!
I'm the Italian model! Hello, how you doing?
Like that's just stupid. And that's a guy who's on the verge of getting, released. You know what I mean? So yeah.
But, yeah.
If I have to pick, I'm picking Gunther. But I would not be surprised if they dropped the title to Damien. And realizing that, hey, we got this great marketing idea. And this is probably the reason why they gave it to Damien is because, hey, we're bringing in, apparently he's getting a new theme, or he had his new theme already, featuring Kerry King of Slayer, right? Now we're repackaging this guy, be this ultra baby face, wear that stupid mask to the ring as a marketing idea. A quick get rich scheme idea. And I know that type of shit. Anyway, so yeah, I can give a fuck all about this match. I really can't. I think this is probably as disrespectful as it is to Gunther, because again, Gunther is absolutely an amazing talent. I mean, last year alone, you think about that Intercontinental title match that was Drew McIntyre and Sheamus had, along with Gunther, the fucking classic. Shit, the match with him and Sheamus, classic. You know, that was at, I think it was at Clash of the Castle. I want to say.
Yeah. But yeah, he had a great time. He had great matches. They've just been kind of lackluster. And oh, jeez, I don't like Damian Priest one bit, especially after he left Judgment Day.
I don't know, man. It's there for me. You know, like he's
just kind of a generic big guy to me. That's
generic metal dude. That's what it is. Generic metal dude.
Generic Jason Momoa in WWE.
That listens to metal.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's hard to pinpoint. It's hard to pinpoint how I feel about Damien. There's some days I like him. There's some days I don't.
Maybe I'd like him more if he was more heel, but I just don't like the face. Like him being a baby face.
You're going backwards. It's basically 2021, where you literally have nothing for Damien to do. You have nothing going on for Damien. And that sucks. If that's the case. Because he's a talented wrestler. He could put on some banger matches if he wanted to. You know? And then that brings us to our main event of the night. Our men's War Games match is why we're here. It's why we're doing the episode. We have the OG Bloodline with CM Punk. Which is, for those who don't know, which you should, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, and the Usos taking on the new Bloodline, which is Solo Sikoa, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tango Loa, and Big Bronson Reed. I'm going for the good guys for this match, but I have a theory. You mentioned earlier, Joey. That Paul Heyman had that same red shirt as what Solo had. Do you think Paul is going to turn on the OG Bloodline and join the new Bloodline?
Yeah, I don't know. It could just be the simple reason of Paul just wanting to look different after 30 years.
Wearing suits.
Yeah, it's a different type of suit this time.
It's 80s style suit, you know. Yeah, he's got that Miami Vice type of suit on and all that.
But if you have no clue what we're talking about,
there it is.
Here's the picture. They're very similar. Even got the pocket square.
Yeah. Well.
Solo looks better.
Yeah. Heyman, he looked like he just used it to wipe the sweat off his head.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, It's a major possibility. That's a lot of shit could happen in that match. Apparently Friday, they're going to have a sit-down talk with CM Punk and Roman Reigns, which that's going to be interesting. Not only that, we're getting Jacob Fatu versus Jey Uso in I guess the who has the upper advantage, who goes first, I guess.
Now, I want to see this happen eventually. I want a tag team of Jacob Fatu and Bronson Reed.
Yes.
That.
Oh my God, yes. They look so fucking good together.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
That's what Triple H
Pardon my
wanted.
French, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what Triple H wanted with Authors of Pain, but they couldn't achieve it. That look.
Yeah, exactly. And it looks fantastic. You know what I mean? And then eventually bringing you the boys from MLW, Juicy Fatu, and the other guy, the one that's signed officially. What's his freaking name?
Oh, I can't remember.
Anoli or something? No,
I just remember that it was suggested that his name would be Tonga. That's all I remember.
Oh no, not Hikio.
Oh, okay.
The other guy.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I can't think of his name either, but yeah, I'm pulling for OG Bloodline for this match. Clearly, that's the match I want. I feel like that's gonna be the main event. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're getting Jacob Fatu doing some insane shit. I could just see it. You know what I mean? Doing a moonsault off the top of the cage. You know what I mean? But I would not be surprised seeing Punk is injured again. It's maybe gonna hate wrestling, but it's awesome to see Punk in this War Games match and not Seth Rollins. Not taking anything away from Seth. I think Seth is fantastic, but we need CM Punk. Think about it. The Shield, it's like you said earlier in the show, the Shield was made by CM Punk practically. You know what I mean? And then Punk took them all down at 2013's TLC, right? Not to mention the fact that Punk has been in the ring with the likes of Umaga and The Rock. So he's got history with the family. That my Alexa that just went on? Bro, what the fuck? Alexa, go home. Stupid thing. Anyway, but yeah, getting back to this. This is gonna be awesome. I can't wait. At first, I thought this was gonna be another lackluster match, but I mean, honestly, you could have done the 4v4. You would have been totally fine with it. But it's good that we had different additions. Bronson Reed joining, however, I don't know how I feel. I mean, I do feel, but where does he fit in with all this?
I think it's hired hitman, and they've even said that it's a great idea. Hey, we need a guy to take him out. We'll pay this guy to do it.
Right. So, anyway, Joey, who you picking for this match?
With how dominating they've been lately, Bloodline 2.0.
Yeah,
they have dominated them every way. Every time they've been in a match, they've dominated.
So you thinking the inevitable can happen? Joey?
I don't think that with the help of CM Punk they'll win.
Well, and then you got The Rock.
The Rock's busy filming Moana live action right now.
We don't talk about that. That's bullshit, by the way. He could have had a Survivor Series. He could have contributed, done something. Oh,
every movie has to be
make some stupid Disney movie.
Every movie has to be turned into live action nowadays. They're even going to make a live action Lilo and Stitch.
They're remaking The Wizard of Oz. It's called Wicked.
Well, that's not a remake. That's a play. It's a separate thing.
It still looks trash.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not a remake.
I don't care if it's a remake or not. It's still trash. Not Bull. Yes, Bull. That show's gonna be horrible. Fucking hate it. You're literally making fun of one of the most iconic horror movies. I wouldn't even call it a horror movie, but back then some people called it a horror movie. But whatever. Anyway, before we wrap this up, again, go check out Top Draw. It's gonna be this Saturday. I may try to watch some Survivor Series while I'm over there. Might sneak in and try to watch the Survivor Series to see what's going on. However, I'll be at Top Draw Wrestling at the Payoff. It'll be Saturday at 6 p.m. Doors open at 5. You can get your tickets right now. Tickets are on sale right now. All you gotta do is just scan the QR code, or you can go to their Facebook page and get their tickets and all that good stuff. You don't want to miss out. Really good match card. It's gonna be at the George Dupree Rec Center off the Ponte Mouton Road, Lafayette, Louisiana. Can't wait to be a part of this. It's gonna be awesome. Also, come check out as we got on our screen right here. Come check out Pro Wrestling 225's Homecoming. And yes, we are the official podcast sponsors. So you're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome. Thank you so much for making us the official podcast sponsor of Homecoming. So it's pretty awesome to see my dear good friend, my world heavyweight champion Vladimir Koloff, former AEW wrestler Fuego del Sol is gonna be there. PJ Hawk's gonna be there. Lucha LaCour is gonna be there, and of course you can see the return match of one called Wild Thing. So yeah, can't wait to check that out. It's going to be going down January 25th, 2025, Plaquemine, Louisiana. You can get your tickets right now on eventbrite.com. And also, before we wrap this up, any final thoughts?
No.
Well, in that case, I'm going to go play some Black Ops. By the way, go check out Survivor Series this Saturday, live November 30th at 5 p.m. Central. 5 p.m. Central. Yeah. Yeah, you can't wait to check that out. It's going down this Saturday on Peacock. You don't want to miss out. And as always, I'm a little distracted.
War games.
I swear, God, if you don't have that man coming out saying War Games, this is bullshit. We need to have him come out and say War Games. You gotta have it. You know what I mean? But anyway, with that being said, this is another episode of World of Kayfabe Podcast. If you like what you see, please follow us on Twitch. That way you don't miss out. Also, you can tap the notification bell. That way you can get notified whenever we go live on here every Monday night at 9:30 p.m. Central over on Twitch. Also, if you missed the live video, don't worry. We got you covered. Check us out on YouTube / World of Kayfabe Podcast. You can find our recent video on there. Check us out. Watch all the way to the end. If you do, I'll love you forever. And that helps us out on the algorithm. Helps us get notified. It helps us get views. It helps us get new eyes and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Also, don't forget to tap the notifications bell whenever we upload a video on YouTube. Don't want to miss out on some great stuff. We got some great killer content coming for you guys. So stay tuned for that. And as always, this is your Tribal King, Nick Venom, along with my good friend, Saggly Crocker. And we are out of here. Catch you guys next week. See ya.
Ooh, Chavo.